Hey there, friend. I really want you to take a quick break from whatever you are doing for just a few minutes. What I am about to share with you is truly one of the fastest ways to change how the whole world sees you, and especially how women see you. I am talking about a way to make a woman feel a sudden, strong pull toward you the very second she first sees you across a room. And here is the very best part of all. You do not have to go out and change your face. You do not have to show off a wallet full of money. And you certainly do not need to worry or feel bad about your hair. Before we get into all the details, I would love it if you could show some love and tell us where you are watching from today. I really enjoy reading what you have to say because I love seeing how our group of caring friends is growing all around the world. Now, here is a tough truth that most people do not talk about. Most men who are over 35 years old are never told that their looks are only about half of the story. The other half is all about how our brains are wired. We are talking about little secrets that are buried deep inside the human mind. Over the last 12 years of helping men with their health, their confidence, and how they talk to people in the real world, a group of caring experts, and I have seen one thing be true over and over again. When you learn these simple secrets, women will truly believe you became more attractive overnight, even if nothing about your body actually changed at all. You have probably seen this happen before, right? You might see a normal-looking guy talking to a very beautiful woman. She is laughing, she is playing with her hair, and she is leaning in close to hear him. Meanwhile, you might be standing nearby with a better job and a nicer, cleaner outfit, and you are thinking to yourself, what in the world does he have that I do not have? It is not some kind of magic trick. It is all about the signals you send out. Today, I am going to give you the exact steps to flip that switch to the on position. Number one is called the halo effect. This is the foundation you build in just 5 seconds. The human brain is actually quite lazy. When it sees one good thing about you, it just assumes a whole bunch of other good things must be true too. That is the halo effect. Here is how the body works. When you stand with your chest open and your chin level, the stress juices in your body go down and you start to feel like you belong. Here is the small change you can make. Walk into a room like you are, the one who lives there. Keep your shoulders back and your back nice and long. The result is that her brain will quickly mark you as someone who is important, someone who can handle things, and someone who feels very safe. I have seen men in our personal meetings have women guess they were 2 inches taller just because they fixed how they were standing. Number two is the half-second eye contact rule. Most guys either stare like they are looking for trouble or they look away fast like they did something wrong. Both of those make you look like you do not feel good about yourself. Here is the move you should make. The moment your eyes meet hers, hold it for just 1 second. You can count 1 Mississippi in your head. Then, give a very small, almost hidden nod or a tiny little half smile. After that, you be the one to look away first. This tells her mind that you see her and you are not scared, but you are also not desperate to get her to like you. It makes her feel a little bit of mystery right away. Number 3 is to blink your eyes a bit slower. This might sound a little silly, but it is actually very strong. Animals that are scared or nervous blink their eyes really fast, like a tiny hummingbird. But big, strong animals that feel safe in their home blink much slower. When you are listening to her talk, try to let your eyelids go up and down just a little bit slower than you usually would. This makes you look very calm and like you are in control of yourself. If you watch her closely, you might even see her eyes get wider as she starts to feel more relaxed because you feel so steady. Number 4 is to slow down your talking by just a tiny bit. When a man is worried, he talks really fast because he thinks someone will stop him or he is running out of time. Here is the habit to start. Try to speak about 10% slower than what feels normal to you. This makes your voice sound deeper and much more pleasant to hear. When your voice is calm, it tells everyone that your body is feeling relaxed. Women have told me many times that they do not know why, but when a man speaks slowly, they just feel like they can trust him more. Number 5 is to stop thinking everyone is looking at your mistakes. You might be really worried about your gray hair or maybe a few extra pounds around your middle. But here is the secret. Nobody is looking at your flaws as closely as you are. Once you stop fixing your shirt, stop hiding your head, and stop trying to change how your body looks to cover things up, those flaws almost disappear. One time, I helped a 52-year-old man who was very scared of his gray hair. The second he stopped trying to hide it and just felt good about how he looked, people started telling him he looked very distinguished instead of just looking old. Number 6 is the power of being quiet. A lot of men think they have to keep talking, so there are no pauses. They think if there is a quiet moment, the whole thing is failing. So they talk more and they share too much about themselves. The problem is that the more you try to put on a show, the less power you really have. Being quiet is not weird if you feel good in your own skin. It is only weird if you are nervous. Men who feel good about themselves know that silence can actually make a woman feel more interested. If you can just sit there during a pause without trying to fill it up with words, you show that you can control your feelings. That is one of the most attractive things a man can have, especially after he turns 30. Try this. After you say something, just stop. Do not add more words to explain yourself. Let her think about what you said. You will be surprised how often she leans in closer or starts talking faster because she wants to be near you. Number 7 is about moving like you are not in a hurry. A man who is rushing around feels like he needs something from others. When you move too fast or check your phone all the time, it shows you are not really there in the moment. Women can really feel when a man is not present. Being present means your mind is right there with her. So try to slow down your body. When you take a drink of water, do it slowly. When you turn your head to look at something, do it smoothly. When you sit down, do not just fall into the chair. Sit down calmly. This makes you look like a high-status person without you having to say a word. In the real world, the people with the most power are almost never the ones who are rushing around. Number 8 is using a voice that sounds certain. Real confidence is not loud or showy. It is very quiet and very calm. It is the voice of a man who does not need everyone to tell him he is doing a good job. When you speak, try not to end your sentences like you are asking a question. Instead of saying you have been exercising lately like you want her to say that is okay, just say it as a fact. Small changes like this change everything because the first way sounds like you are asking for permission and the second way sounds like you are a leader. Number 9 is the tiny smile. Some guys smile way too much because they want people to like them, and other guys never smile because they want to look tough. Both of those are a bit too much. What works best is a very small, controlled smile that comes and goes naturally. It shows you are a warm person, but you are not weak. It shows you are confident but not mean. It makes a woman feel safe, which is a big deal. A woman might think a man looks good, but if she does not feel safe with him, she will not want to get closer. A tiny smile tells her that you are relaxed and you have nothing to prove. Number 10 is about taking up your fair share of space. This is a very big secret that most men never learn. Men who feel good about themselves naturally take up the space around them. Men who do not feel good try to get small. They pull their shoulders in and keep their feet close together. They look like they are saying sorry for just being there. Try to take up about 10% more space. Do not be mean or pushy, just be natural. Let your arms rest and keep your feet a comfortable distance apart. When you stand like you are supposed to be there. Her mind will decide how much you are worth before you even open your mouth to say hello. I want you to know that none of this is about being a fake person. This is not acting or pretending to be someone else. This is just about stopping the nervous habits that make you look smaller than you really are. It is about showing up as the strongest and calmest version of you. Most men are not unattractive. They are just a little bit too tense and in too much of a hurry. The moment you stop trying so hard to put on a show, people will start to feel a pull toward you. Here is one last truth. When you stop waiting for someone else to pick you, You become the man who picks his own path. That kind of quiet strength is something that no one can ignore.